Are you struggling with your finances? Unsure about what's on your credit report or how to fix it? Are you ready to start budgeting for your long-term goals? Have you suffered from identity theft? Clearpoint's personalized learning program is designed with you in mind. More than just training, our interactive learning community gives you access to hand-picked courses, relevant financial activities, support from Clearpoint financial counselors. And member rewards. We've helped millions of people just like you make sense of their finances, get out of debt, and reach their goals.
We did what we had to do to get by.
We always lived paycheck to paycheck, and that was fine.
Well, we went paycheck to paycheck and card to card.
Then he lost his job and things just went downhill really fast.
First, we got behind with our credit cards, and then everything else. We just really didn't expect any of this.
We always had a little bit of savings, but we always thought that he was going to find something right away.
And when the final notice came, we knew we had to do something.
Clearpoint's personalized learning program really gave us the tools that we needed to get back on track.
My wife enrolled us.
It was really easy to register. It took less than a minute.
And then we started working through the courses. We hadn't really budgeted before. We were kind of laid back about things.
Very laid back.
But there was a step-by-step worksheet, and it only took an afternoon for us to complete.
I learned how to feel beautiful without so many touch-ups. And it was long afternoons with you two, but I managed to do my own hair. And you gave up stuff too.
Yeah, I did. You know, the guys at work, they stopped giving me a hard time about the PB&J sandwiches.
It was hard at first, but we managed.
Yeah, the program kept us accountable.
I couldn't just take out my credit card, but we really stuck to the program, planned to pay off all of our debt and get our credit cleaned up.
Yeah, the program kept us accountable.
It was hard work, but we did it.
Yeah, and we paid down our credit card debt and we're caught up on our mortgage.
We even found a way to fit in date night.
Hey, it's not Friday night yet.
We planned our finances and we, well, found some romance too.
Yep, and hey, if we can do this, we can do anything.
It was so worth it.
Nobody in my family really ever talked about going to college. My father, he worked in a factory for 22 years, and my mother, she stayed home with us. I started working on cars in high school, and it's been about 15 years. But times have changed, things have changed. Everything is controlled by technology. I'll give you an example. The first time I took a car apart, it was on my driveway. And guess what? I discovered there was no computer there. But nowadays, everything is controlled by technology. And things are changing quickly. My son, he's a smart kid, but I know he needs more education than I did at this age. I know one thing is for sure, he has to go to college. But after high school, there were so many options, I didn't know where to start. Him and his friends, they have this game day they love to play. It's called Virtual City Building. And guess what? They built their own YouTube channel. You know what? I think I might have an engineer on my hands. When we started to look at his options after high school, it was overwhelming. Clearpoint's personalized learning program gave me so many valuable resources. The courses, easy, like 5 minutes each. They took me step by step with calculators to help me estimate the actual cost. But the best part for me was the community of other parents. We could chat with each other or post questions and get feedback. It was more than just classes and worksheets. My son and I have talked a lot about what he's going to do after high school. He might not decide to be an engineer, but he's excited about going to college. He would be the first in our family to earn a college degree.
The military was a great experience for me. And I still stay in contact with my buddies. And the GI Bill paid for my college degree. And that's great. But I spent 10 years taking orders. And when I graduated, I knew that I wanted to give orders. I wanted the freedom and flexibility of running my own business. So I started looking at different options. And I was talking to banks, and I was working on developing an awesome business plan. But then I kept getting turned down. So then I get this phone call from a collection agency. It's something about a women's clothing store card that's past due. Now, I don't even have a girlfriend or a sister. So there's somebody out there using my information to get credit. There's these services out there that they promise to help you fix identity theft and get your credit straightened out, but most of them, they just cost a lot of money. And none of them really, they don't really explain how to fix the problem. Clearpoint has worked with veterans for years, and I felt like their program was designed just for me. The education and resources, they just gave me what I needed to fix the problems with my credit report and protect myself from this happening again. I followed the steps to the program to address all of the credit report issues, and then I was able to sit and work with a local bank, and they got me the loan to get my business started. Look, it was a lot of hard work straightening out my identity theft stuff, and then trying to get my company off the ground at the same time. I'll tell you what, it was so worth it.